Rain is falling, but we will have baseball for you live on MLB Network. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago White Sox. The White Sox are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Garcia has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder.
With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's hit over 400 in his last 10 games, and his team, they are really relying on him. He knows he's hot. His teammates know that he's hot, and you can bet the opposing pitcher, he knows he's hot too.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Jason Hayward is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Keuchel, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Hayward stands at first with one out. And he falls behind 0-2. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First delivery to him on the way.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the Crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
The 1-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Now another 1-2 hit in the air to right field. Garcia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for the Cubs. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Yu Darvish gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Stepping in, Nick Madrigal. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
First offering on its way. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
So here's Jose Abreu, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Boy, talking about a damaged season, leads the league in home runs and runs batted in. This guy has a legitimate shot to win the Triple Crown.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. Two-run home run off the bat of Jose Abreu, the 297th of his career, as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs scored in ribbies. Runs scored in ribbies. And this guy's the best in the business right now.
At the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this recent trend is becoming a problem. They have to find someone that can go out on the mound and throw a donut up early to give this offense a chance to right itself. They can't continue to be playing from behind consistently right out of the gate.
Jimenez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Now batting, Luis Robert. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Darvish pauses. Here's the 0-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left, and he keeps it up. 53 now on the year, and the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ Show Track to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top.
Batting fifth, the catcher,
Into the box, James McCann.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Hayward has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the White Sox 3 and the Cubs 0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Swing and a miss. It's 0 and 2. And right into the shift. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
batting fifth, the catcher, number 40.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0 and 2. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fouled away. windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So now to the plate, David Bodie. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Cubs are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball and gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion, number 74 for him on the season, as the White Sox have opened things up a little bit further. It's now 4-0. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
Batting eighth, the third baseman.
So here's Yoan Moncada, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Here's the 0-1. Popped up. Bodie is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting ninth, the right fielder.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. The 0-1 delivery. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Howe is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
At the plate, Nick Madrigal. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. White Sox able to add on thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-0 Chi Sox. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to right field. Garcia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail here 4-0. Ready to take his hacks again, Jose Abreu, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Aloy Jimenez.
1 out here in the Chi Sox 3rd. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here's Darvish on 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Taken in by Kipnis, and quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Louis Robert.
Now at the plate, Luis Robert. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they hold a 4-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward is gone on strikes, and there's 1 away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Standing in now, Ian Happ. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. MLB Network is back on the south side after this. At the plate, James McCann comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Now McCann with a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone! solo shot here to left. 34 home runs now on the year. And the White Sox have opened up a 5-0 lead. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
D-Roll, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left, his 2nd of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Adbert Alzolay answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Alzolay.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. He popped out in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Bodie shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get enough.
Good. Think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Stepping in now, Tim Anderson, fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's the 0-1. Back up the middle. Baez has it. Kipnis on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The White Sox lead this one 6-0. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's Chris Bryant now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another 0-2 home. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So the base is empty here with one away. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Striding into the box, David Bodie. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in now, Nick Madrigal. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far.
Madrigal.